What's up, Giants fans? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. It's gonna be my first video I'm actually posting. We'll see how it goes, man. Just recently kind of got inspired to start sharing my little insight with the world. I'll do this anyway, watch film, break it down, nerdy, all the way, addict of Giants football and football in general. But yeah, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Within the division, somebody was going to come out on top with the Cowboys and the Redskins. The Redskins got the better of them, which is actually probably good for the Giants as they hold the tiebreaker with them after the season is sweet. Everybody's feeling good. Joe Burrow's out, Cincinnati, all that stuff. But, we're a 3-7 football team. You can't have a trap game when you're a 3-7 football team. I trust the players and the staff to not take anybody lightly. And if you think about it honestly, at the beginning of the year, this year was about getting better, establishing a culture, seeing the offense progress, seeing the quarterback progress. You got to feel good. Back to back wins, the Eagles, Redskins, it's all been dissected by all the Giants content creators up and down. At the end of the day, we've beaten the Eagles and the Redskins. That's it this year. Eagles couldn't be struggling any more than any other NFL team. The Redskins are the Redskins, or the football team, or the football team. Uh, you know, Take nothing away from the Giants. The W's are the W's. The division is the division. It's awesome. We're playing meaningful football games. I think the fact that we're in a division that's so bad is a blessing, not just because we have a chance to make the playoffs, but, just in general to have something to play for, something that matters, some pressure to the games is good for such a young team. Going into this game, the headlines got to be Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's out. He was going to be a big test for us. We have Brandon Allen. They have a ton of weapons. Their offensive line is quite a mess. Mixon's out. Giovanni Bernard might be out. That's a blessing. You got to take that. And the schedule is what the schedule is. We can't apologize for that. Nobody feels bad for us when stuff goes bad, but at the end of the day, the Bengals aren't just going to show up and lose. They're pros too. So, break down a little bit of what Brandon Allen brings to the table. This will be his fourth start, sixth rounder to the Jaguars out of Arkansas in 2016. He was added to their practice squad. He was cut that offseason, made it through the whole season. Then he was let go. The Rams picked him up 2017 and 18, where Zach Taylor, the Bengals head coach, was actually the assistant coach during those years. So he has familiarity with their system. He started 3 games last year. He was picked up by the Broncos out of their practice squad. He was brought up and started when Flacco got hurt in week 9. He was the starter after that, while Drew Lock was still learning. I guess they weren't ready to put him on the field yet. His raw stats, not impressive. 39 to 84, 515 yards, 46% completion, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and took 9 sacks. But, that's one way to look at it. The Broncos are also a rebuilding team. But if you turn on the film, the guy does some good things. He's a competent quarterback when he knows what he's looking at. He's got a good, smooth mechanics. He's not afraid to throw it downfield. Honestly, from an arm talent perspective, he can make every throw. When he knows what he's looking at, he can really deliver the ball, and he's not afraid to go downfield, which a lot of inexperienced quarterbacks, you always look for, are they timid? Are they going to take the easy completions? Are they just going to find the immediate completion, check everything down? That's really not the case with Allen. As far as processing and diagnosing, professional defenses, yes, he needs some work. The offensive line for Cincinnati isn't going to do him any favors. The Broncos' offensive line really didn't do him any favors. But, when he settled in and they set him up for success, and, he has good pre-snap read of what's going on, this guy can throw the football. So we'll get into it and see what you guys think. Yeah, let's jump right into it here. Brandon Allen. What's Brandon Allen all about? Forget the raw stats. I know the raw stats aren't good to him. He's a 6th round pick. His 3 starts in Denver. 46.4% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 9 sacks, all over the course of 3 complete games that he played. Yeah, the raw stats weren't great. Denver was a rebuilding team, but I went through each game, and he had some inaccurate throws. He has a lot of stuff that makes you feel good as a Giants fan about going into the game. Of course, everybody knows Joe Burrow. That's a huge loss. Their offensive line is a mess. They got Bobby Hart over there at right tackle. He's struggling big time. The interior guys. They do have a really good left tackle who was a rookie last year. He got hurt for the season. Jonah Williams. He's been really good for them. But for the most part, yeah, they're inexperienced up front. They're shuffling guys in and out. That's going to help us. But what does Brandon Allen do well? What can he do well? Straight up, right off the jump, the guy can make all the throws. And when he knows what he's seeing, he knows what he's looking at, he's comfortable and confident about where he wants to go, he can throw the football. Processing what he's looking at, disguising things, that's going to be where he struggles. But we'll jump right into it here. This is just going to be a simple slant to Courtland Sutton down here. Very talented receiver. He works outside, then he wins inside, and it's a good ball. It's right on time. It's right what you want out of your quarterback. And you'll see, as he drops, it's a really confident drop. He eyes him down the whole way. On the money, first down, we're moving. That's what you want. Here, same thing. This is towards the red zone. Cleveland comes out. They're single high. They've got 8 in the box. Everybody's stepping up front. So you have one-on-one with your playmaker, your best receiver, runs a fade. It's pretty much simple. Keep it simple. You know what you're looking at. You know he's not going to be able to get over there if you get rid of the ball quickly, as he does, and throw it up. It's not the greatest throw in the world, but that's Courtland Sutton. Throw it up and give your guy a chance to make a play. And the Bengals receivers, they've got multiple receivers who can go up and make plays. This guy's not going to be afraid to give his guys a chance to come down with the ball, whether that's an A.J. Green, whether that's a T. Higgins, who's been a monster this year. So they're going to try to simplify it for him. They're going to try to make it easy for him, and then just ask him to deliver the ball and give his guys a chance. So we've got to be ready for that. Here, this is a really good design. They're going to get some play action. This is going to end up being a cover 1 with this safety playing the middle of the field. He's going to go back, play the middle of the field. You're going to get a dig route here off of a play fake to suck these guys up. This guy's going to bail out. This guy's going to bail out. What looks like a little bit of a cover 3 / man. But this safety's eyes on the dig. They're coming here. This guy's all alone as he comes back, and then his eyes, he gets greedy also, and he gets sucked in here about this dig route. And you're going to end up one-on-one on this. This guy's going to run a post behind everyone. And Brandon Allen, he delivers a hell of a ball. I really do think if the receiver is a more talented receiver, this is a touchdown. There's a little bit of contact. I'll run it, let you see. Good play fake, gets everyone sucked up. And then that safety bites on that dig. That's 6. That's 6 if it's a more talented receiver. This shows you a little bit of mobility. He's not Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick back there, but this guy can move. They get a little student body left stretch play here. They get the entire student body of the defense flowing that way. It's a very simple bootleg out the back door, naked bootleg. Then you're going to get the tight end, Noah Fant, who was a monster during his 3 starts. He's going to come out and leak out. This is a really easy read. He knows what he wants, but it's a tough throw. And that's the book on Brandon Allen. If he knows what he's looking at, he can make every throw. And they did try to make it easy on him in Denver. And Zach Taylor's going to do the same thing. Why wouldn't you with a young quarterback, an inexperienced quarterback? Once again here, you're going to get a run-heavy look to get this loaded box. I'll run this back a little bit. You're gonna bring in the tight ends. You're gonna make the defense make it easy on the quarterback. They have 8 in the box here, 9 in the box. Run heavy look. They get a receiver in motion. After the play fake, this isn't a very tough throw. This guy's gonna end up being wide open. He releases up here on a little bit of a sail route. Pretty easy throw, but at the same time, once he knows what he wants, he delivers a hell of a strike. The ball placement is right what you want. Wide open, good ball, first down. They're moving. This one here, again, this is
Another play action look against a run heavy set. Um, you know, another play action. And this really, I wanted to just show you guys this because, he's going to take a shot up here. It's a post corner down at the bottom. Sutton's going to run a post corner. Harrison Smith in the corner. They're both there. But look, this guy's got a cannon. This guy's got an arm. He releases it from the 10. That's 50 air yards. That's 50 yards in the air. Sutton comes up. He goes down and gets it. I mean, that's what you want. This part I messed up and put the menu up there. I'll run the same play without the menu. But this is where when he's not sure what he's looking at, as opposed to the other stuff I've shown you, this guy can make every throw when he knows what he wants. He's got enough arm strength. He's accurate. He can move and throw the ball. In this play here, they go zone. All the other plays have been man, and they've pretty much not been any kind of disguise to the man look, which that's going to happen throughout the course of the game. You'll take your chances with a guy like Brandon Allen, just playing him man the whole time. Can't hate on any of the coordinators. As the games wore on and as the film got out there on him, you'll see each team that he played, they confused him more and more. And Patrick Graham, I know, will do the same, especially off of bye week. But here, when he has to come off that first read, he's going to look at this tight end. He's going to stare him down the whole way. He doesn't see this safety in zone post snap. And you'll see the safety step right in front of this for a pick. It never comes off the first read, back foot, it's there. It pretty steps in front of that. That's what you want. But if you look at it, this isn't a simple man-to-man. This safety's sitting right on this as they pass it off. The linebacker passes it off. He already knows where he's going before the snap, and he stares this guy down the whole time. If this safety right here plays his eyes as he's supposed to, he knows right off the snap he's looking at this guy the whole way. They do a good job here as they pass off. He stops, takes the little stop route here, and passes him off to the safety, who is reading his eyes the whole way, and he never comes off of them. So that's something that the Giants can take advantage of. He struggles when he has to come off of his first read and doesn't know what he's looking at. We'll run it back one more time. I mean, that's an easy pick. You step right in front of that. This is a man too high. They have the split safety look that they're going to get here. You see they got the two guys high. But he gets man. He gets man across the board. He gets man here. And he knows where he's going right away. He knows what he wants. And this is an impressive throw, once again. When he doesn't overcomplicate it, and he knows exactly where he's going to, which is a no-no as far as professional quarterbacking. But look, they're going to try to make it easy. Again, they're going to try to make it easy as possible from a processing standpoint. The Giants' challenge is to confuse him and show him different looks. But if we show him exactly what we're doing and he identifies it really quick, this is a nice back shoulder. This is good timing. He's going there the whole way. It's a good back shoulder up top. First down. This here, you got off-man coverage. This is another example of him knowing what he wanted right away. At the bottom of the screen, I'll run it. Get the text out. At the bottom of the screen down here, he wants this sluggo route. You're going to get the pump here. The corner does a good job staying on top, but you're going to get the pump on the slant, and then he's going to try to go to the back of the end zone, and he's going to give him a chance. It's just really good defense to stay on top. He doesn't bite on the sluggo. But, once again, this is exactly what he wants. That's a good call if you're a coordinator. Down near the red zone, don't overcomplicate it. Don't make him read the entire field left to right. Don't get in any trouble. The red zone's a sketchy place. They're going to throw a lot of different stuff at you. Make a simple read. Throw it where either your guy's going to get it or nobody's going to get it. That's smart by the Broncos. Here again, you see they went back to the well. Brandon Allen, he loves to give his guys a chance. He's going to go up top here, fade route. The guy's just not able to come down and get it. But he's willing to throw the jump balls, and he likes throwing the jump balls. I think the receivers enjoy that too, because inexperienced quarterback or not, the best thing you can ask him to do is give your talented pass catchers a chance to come down with the ball. And they absolutely have talented pass catchers in Cincinnati. Here we're going to go play action to the left, and then you're going to get a dig route to Sutton after the linebackers come up. He's going to show the ability to fit it into that hole. You'll see it coming from left to right. Hits that back foot. Good job stepping up. Pretty clean pocket. That's an NFL throw. That's what you want. That's not going to be that clean every time. But if we don't make him uncomfortable, if we don't make him process information, if we don't try to get after him, and we just let him sit back there and be comfortable, this guy can make throws. That's the thing, that the arm talent is there. Yes, you're going to get a free rusher up top. They're not going to do a greatest job blocking this up, which is probably going to be what happens sometimes on Sunday. Although, our 4-man pass rush isn't anything to write home about. We've been getting to the quarterback. We've done a good job disguising coverages, bringing different zone blitzes, zone dogs. Patrick Graham's done a really good job with what he has to work with. We don't have any bona fide stud edge rushers. You're going to get a free guy. So you can't knock him too much. He does have a free rusher. But look, when they go zone, you'll see him hesitate. He might have had some answers. And when he does it, once he knows, I don't know where to go with the ball, my first read isn't there, it's a bit of a panic. And he just kind of eats this sack and runs away with no real answer. He wants that slant immediately. That's not there. Once that's not there, it's pretty much, I don't know what to do. It doesn't even come off of that. There's not much place to go. Maybe a check down right here to this guy. I know that you have a guy barreling down on you, but taking this sack, that's your inexperience right there. Your slant's not there. That's what you want. You've been showing that. And that's what we can get him at. We got to show him stuff, take it away, make him process the information, make him come off of that first read, make decisions, make him confused. This is very similar to the other play that we showed earlier with Sutton coming around on the dig. Expect Cincinnati. I know that they're not a great rushing team, but you don't really have to be a great rushing team to use play action, and that has been proven out in analytics over and over and over again. But you show the defense a little counter. It gets these linebackers biting up immediately. Then you sneak out the tight end behind it, hit your back foot. If it's there, he can make the throw. If that's not there, you take that away, that's when Brandon Allen gets in trouble. And we need to identify where their primary reads are, what Cincinnati likes to do with Burrow, and work backwards from there, knowing that if we identify in the downs and distances, all right, in Zach Taylor's offense, what are their primary reads? Focus on taking those away. Even if you have a less than advantageous matchup somewhere else, maybe an Isaac Yadam on an AJ Green, maybe a Jabril Peppers one-on-one with a Tyler Boyd. That's not really what you want, but even if you end up in that situation, if that is the second or third place that Brandon Allen has to get to because he's not Joe Burrow, you can live with that throughout the course of the game if you stack those on top of each other of taking that primary read away. You're going to be okay. Here's another example. The Bills are going to go zone. Once the first read isn't there, he doesn't really know what to do. Once again, another example of there's not a lot of time, and I realize that. But when he drops back, this is where he wants to go. If you look at his eyes, that's where he wants to go, right here. They go zone. They keep everything in front of him. Once this guy's taken away, he's got this up the seam, this guy bailing, this guy running a stop. There's not a lot of answers for him, but you can see once that's not there, it's pretty much trouble for this guy. We need to work that same philosophy of making our secondary and helping out our front four and giving them more time to get there, because this isn't the 2007 Giants. It's just not. I've been really hype on our defense. They've done a really good job up front. But yeah, Osi Umenyor's not out there. Michael Strahan's not out there. JPP's not out there. So we have to work together as we've done all year. Again, another sack taken. Processing. They're going to go cover 3 here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. He just doesn't get rid of the ball. Where does he want to go? He's got some answers on this one. He gets the sack. Right here, if he hangs in there a little bit longer, you've got some check down stuff. That's a clean pocket. There's some anticipatory throws. This guy's going to leak in. You might be able to squeeze this in here, but the first read isn't there. Once the first read's not there, see, you can lace this in here right in the middle of the field. There's a little bit gun shy. This guy's sitting in. That's going to be a tough throw, but that's not a one-on-one jump ball. And one-on-one jump balls we've seen, he's got the arm talent to make those. This you have to process and have a little bit of spatial awareness because there's a lot going on in this area. You have to fit that in precisely. It isn't just throwing it in the air and asking your guy to make a play. You see him, he gets gun shy. Once he gets gun shy, it's pretty much over at that point. Speed this guy's process up. Here's the last clip here. And this was his third and last start of his career. He went 10 of 25 for 82 yards, got sacked 4 times, and he threw a pick in this game. This was by far his worst start, but the defensive coordinators around the league, they work fast, and his third start, the book was out on this guy. So here, they give him basic 4-3. The nickel, he leaves this guy, shows blitz. He's showing blitz. So Allen, right at the snap, he got 7 to protect. He's thinking, this guy's going to have to man up here. This guy's going to have to man up here. He's going to have one of these backs, or he's just going to play center field. You're going to get man here. And then these guys are all going to be responsible for these two, and then he's showing blitz. Once they do that, pre-snap read, he likes to know what he sees and what he wants, but what they're going to do, this guy's basically playing soft man-to-man coverage, but then he's going to come back after showing blitz and sneak right under this slant and sit right on this slant, knowing that Brandon Allen, with a bad offensive line in Denver, and the same is going to be true against Cincinnati, is going to be eager to get rid of the ball. So he knows right here, I'm trying to go to this slant. Look at all this room. And they get him. They disguise him. That's basically setting a trap. Give me that. So, yeah, basically all in all, yeah, I know that what everybody's saying is so there you guys got it. It's just a couple clips. It's not the whole picture. You can look at the raw stats. The kid has not been impressive. But that's not saying that we just go into the game like we automatically win. This guy can make all the NFL throws. It's not something we just limp in there, they roll over, and we win the game. They've got talented pass catchers. They've got A.J. Green. They've got Boyd. They've got Higgins, who's been awesome this season. If we go in there messing around, this guy, this isn't Dan Marino out there, but he's going to throw the ball, and he can throw the ball. We got to get after him. We don't have to send the house. We definitely just show him different looks. Don't show him the same thing consistently, and we'll be fine. And tackle, don't give them any big plays. Make them drive the ball down the field. Zach Taylor, good offensive coordinator, good offensive mind. He's going to make it easy. I didn't show a lot of this stuff. Denver did the same thing. Cut the field in half. A lot of 1 to 2 reads, high to low reads. A lot of screens. A lot of tunnel screens or screens to the back. And as you saw, a lot of run-heavy looks to keep us out of our exotic nickel looks where Patrick Graham is going to stand up multiple defensive backs and linebackers, have one down lineman, confuse the quarterback, who's coming, who's not. Keep them in double tight ends, make it easy, get the linebackers sucked up, a lot of play action, a lot of run action, which, as we discussed, you don't have to run the ball well for play action to work. And that's just a fact that's just proven through analytics over the last 2 years. People have driven that home in the analytics world, and it's absolutely true. So, yeah, I mean, there's a short week of film on this guy. I'm sure the Giants are going back and looking at all the same stuff I looked at. Nothing to be deathly afraid of, but it's not like this kid just cannot succeed in the NFL. He can beat you deep. He can roll out. He can throw with touch. But yeah, it's a pretty simple task. Make this kid process NFL football defenses. Don't just assume that he's just going to throw the ball to us. Limit the big plays, because that's what will kill us. A screen that goes to the house, a deep ball that goes to the house, us getting lazy one-on-one. Once he picks that out, he can make those throws. I think that we're we're favorites going into this game. We should be, but we are not a good enough team to have a trap game. We're a 3-7 football team that's beaten the Washington football team twice and the Eagles. I know we've been close in not a lot of other games, but let's be real. I'm excited about the division. I know that everybody's 3-7. Washington got their 4th win, but we can't be looking past anybody as the Giants. And I trust Judge to drive that point home. It's impossible for the players. They're human. They're thinking about the division. They're watching all the other games. But we have to take care of business, play in, play out, week in, week out. We can't have these huge dreams looking down the road as a 3-7 football team. We're one of the worst football teams in recent history. So the entire thing is to keep the main thing. Going into this season, we wanted to see improvement in every area of the football team. Mainly, we wanted the answers at quarterback. A lot of people are still, the jury's out for them on Daniel Jones, rightfully so. He's got 6 weeks of meaningful games, which is great, with a lot of pressure and a lot at stake instead of us just being completely out of it. It's good that there's actual pressure on us to perform. And I think we'll get a lot of answers on a lot of our players in these final 6 games. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm finally actually doing videos. I've been inspired by a lot of other Giants content creators. They do a really good job. There's so much good stuff out there. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just something I've always wanted to do. So I'm giving it a shot. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah, whatever. I'm just trying to put the content out there because I know I'm a diehard Giants fan. I surf Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that for anything I can get to make me more informed or get more ideas or see something I didn't see before. So why not contribute to that? I know there's so many people passionate about the team. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for Sunday, as always. You guys have a good one. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And let's go